If you're stuck with just one income, I would advise that you watch this video, try to look for a problem that you want to solve, create value for yourself, create value, and then wealth, income will flow into your hands. And when that income flows into your hands, ensure to diversify. If you only have one source of income, you are just one step to financial stress. Wealth is not about earning more, it is about earning differently. So in this video, I'll be sharing with you the different types of income and how you can position yourself to start making income in different form. So what is income? Income is how money flows into your hands. This is money you get from work that you have done, either from businesses, from rendering services, from selling products and all that. So income is a way money flows into your hands or your account because you have done something legit, like you have done a legit job. I'm not encouraging anybody to go and do something illegal and call it income. Income has to do, for my own definition of income, has to be something legit. So how money flows into your hands because of something, the work you have done, either through your salary, your wages, or from other different sources. So now, what are the types of income? We have different types of income. We have the earned income or the active income. When it comes to the active income, this is the income you get from the work that you have done. It can be salary, it can be wages, it can be anything, but it is the work. You need to be physically present to earn this income. For active income, once you stop working, your salary ends. Once you stop working, your wages end. So for active income, one needs to be present. Like you need to visit the office, you need to do the work, you need to be physically there. The energy, your time, your resources is needed for you to get your active income. And this is basically when you're working for others. Now, there's something they call wealth pyramid, and this is the first step. Wealth pyramid is like building by climbing steps. Like you need to climb steps for you to make wealth, and the first step to climb is the active income or the earned income step. This does not mean that you should remain there. It is a basic, like you need to lay out the foundation for you to make your generational wealth. That is the first step towards creating wealth. The second step, or the second type of income, and the second step you need to go forward to, is business income. So when we talk about business income, for you to be able to get or generate money through business, you should be solving problems. When you identify a problem in your society, you solve that problem, you create value for yourself. By the time you create value for yourself, wealth, income flows into your hands. By then you are building wealth for yourself. So business require you to build something, to solve a problem, to create value, and then wealth will flow into your hands. And now business will there will be sustainability of income in your business if you have created structure. By structure, I mean you should be able to organize your business to a point where your physical presence is not needed to run the business. If your physical presence is needed to run the business, then you have not created structure. You have not created system. You need to create system, create structure that will ensure the continuity of that business even when you are not there. And in creating systems and structure, you need teams. Teams are required. People who will help you build your business, who will help you navigate your business to the level where your business should be. That is business income. So for business income, you are rendering products, you're rendering services. Now you can own a fashion house, you can own a beauty brand, you can own different things. It can be product, it can be services, it can be just cosmetic products, it can just be cement, whatever physical product that people can see and buy from you, or services that you render to people, and they see that they feel those services, they enjoy the benefit from those services, and then they give you income, which is a way money flows into your account or into your hands. The next one is the portfolio income. This portfolio income is also known as the investment income. This is where you invest in stocks, bond, treasury bill, ETFs, and the rest of them. From this type of investment, now you tend to get shares from the company. Like, you tend to get capital gains, in the sense that you can get profit from the bonds, you can get interest from the bonds, you can get profit from the shares. So this is portfolio investment. For portfolio investment is where your money now works for you. When you have built your business and you're not making money, you can now use part of that money to buy shares from a company. It means that you now have a part ownership of that company. Whenever that company is making profit or they are sharing their profit, you will just relax and be making your own profit. That is portfolio investment. You invest in bonds, you get profit, you get interest that is being accrued into the money that you have invested, treasury bills, and the rest of them. The next type of income is your passive income. This is where you know the wealthy. This is where you distinguish, you differentiate the wealthy from the middle class and from the poor. The wealthy people will always have large passive source of income. And by passive source of income, we mean that this is where you don't need to be physically present to earn money. You don't need to work to earn money. All you need to do is just relax. The work you have done initially is now yielding proceeds, yielding returns for you, yielding income for you, and this can even last you for a longer time. Now, what are the types, or what are the income that are under? What can you do that are under this passive income? Number one is rent. By the time you build houses, you own houses, and you rent those houses out to people, in 10 years time, you will still be earning your rent from those houses. Now, you're not building a new structure, you are not doing any reconstruction. Money will just be entering your hands because you have invested in building house. So you get passive income from the rent. The next one is dividend. Now, when you invest in shares, dividend is the profit you make from investing in the shares. Now, if the company made profit at the end of the year, or they decide to share their profit quarterly, you will be benefiting from their profit because you are a shareholder, you are a part of that company. So imagine just relaxing in your house and you just get dividend of 1 million, just like that. These are passive income, whereas your capital is still intact for you. So this is passive income, where you make money without you physically doing the work or without you being present. This is where your money works for you. This is also where generational wealth is built. The next passive income that everybody should look out for is royalty. So by royalty, we mean income you get from intellectual properties. This is income you get from your ideas, income you get from books that you have written and then you sell those books, income you get from your music, income you get from YouTube channel, of course. But for passive income, you have to do the work initially. Like, you have to write the book, sing the song, produce different content on your YouTube channel, and then you start getting proceeds, you start getting income subsequently from that work that you have done. So you don't need to be physically present again to earn money from that particular passive income. So this is why I said there is something called the pyramid of wealth. You need to climb the stairs one step at a time. By the time you climb, you are in the end income. You should try as much as you can to work to leave the end income and then move to business income, where you now decide to solve problems. You identify your problem, you solve problem, you create value. By then, after creating value, you generate generational wealth. After you have gotten the money you've gotten from solving a particular problem, you can now build portfolio income, where you invest it's not like you have to wait. You can do this gradually, where you now invest in bonds, invest in shares, invest in real estate, because that is where you tend to make a higher return from there. And then passive income, where you do the work initially and then relax for your income to start coming frequently. So if you're stuck with just one income, I would advise that you watch this video, try to look for a problem that you want to solve, create value for yourself, create value, and then wealth, income will flow into your hands. And when that income flows into your hands, ensure to diversify, ensure to have a portfolio investment where you can save that money, let the money now start working for you, which in 10 years to come you will just relax and be making passive income. Let me know down in the comment section, which income do you need to include in your income strategy now. So this is Money Talk with Dinma, and I will see you next time in my channel. Don't forget to like this video, share this video, comment down if you have anything to comment down, or if you think that there are other sources of income that you want us to know, you can leave it down in the comment section and we will look into it. Thank you. Don't forget that I love you, and bye for now.